Welcome back to another video, guys, and this food video will be a bit different than my usual food videos. It's 4:30 right now, and let me just show you outside. Can't really see, but it's raining. I did my exercise, I have no work, and it's the school holiday, so I have literally nothing to do. So what I decided to do was find some recipe online and then make it my way, logo the nutrition, and then share it with you guys. And in this video, I will be making the cottage cheese bark. So first thing you need to do is get a cup of cottage cheese and put it into the NutriBullet or food blender, so 280 grams. And then what you want to do is add some water so the blending process is a bit easier. You might have to do this a couple times for it to actually blend. Add more water, experiment. But the reason why we do this is so the cottage cheese becomes less chunkier and more smooth. Now what you want to do is you want to grab a glass container, the right size for your recipe, and smooth it out. Then grab the peanut butter, mix it so then the oil and the peanut actually get mixed properly, and put it into a bowl until it reaches 60 grams. Now what you want to do is put it into the microwave so it melts and it becomes less thick. So 20 seconds first time, and when you see here, it didn't really become that much difference, so I put it back in, this time for 30 seconds. Your peanut butter might not work that well like mine. It didn't fully melt, but that is okay. It's just to help it a bit so it becomes easier when you put it on the cottage cheese. Now what you want to do is grab the spoon and just put it in layers, however you want. You could do it in zigzag motion, so that's more interesting, but I just do it the traditional checkers way. I also have some remainder, so what I do, I just put some extra on. And after you've put it on the layer of cottage cheese, you want to smooth it out with a spoon or whatever you want to use, maybe a toothpick if you want to be fancy. Now what you want to do is add around 50 grams of honey for your thing, and as you see here, do the same checkers motion, but I also put it around. And now don't worry if your honey melts a bit, it's okay. Now what I'm gonna do, optional, is add some berries. So what I do, I cut them since they're too big, then I unmicrowave them for 30 seconds, and then I put it on. So this is 80 grams of frozen or fresh mixed berries. And there you go, all set. You got the cottage cheese, the honey, and the peanut butter. All the layers. Now what you want to do is close it, open up the freezer, and set it for a few hours. After it's ready, just cut it up, and it's ready to eat. Here is the final product, with a slice pre-cut just for me. Things did not go as expected, and I thought it would be ready in a few hours, but when I went to cut it, it was still kind of squishy, so I had to wait overnight. So what I did, went through my morning routine, and now it's all ready. I even cut a slice for me. Before we taste test, let me list the nutritional value. The whole thing has 794 calories, 53 grams of protein, 79 grams of carbs, 38 grams of fat. By the way, only 7 grams being saturated, 61 grams of sugar, of course, you got the honey, and 8 grams of fiber. For one serving, so I cut it into 8. So for one serving, which I'm gonna have, is exactly 100 calories, 7 grams of protein, 10 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat, 7 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of fiber. So imagine this one slice right here. 7 whole grams of protein. So it's very high in protein. And look at the cottage cheese. But anyways, now it's actually starting to melt. Let's taste test. Oh my god. Oh, you guys don't understand how good this thing is. This is the best thing I've ever made. I'm gonna finish this in peace. And yeah. Before I finish the video, this thing was actually so good. I don't think you guys understand. And since it's frozen, it takes a bit to actually eat it. It's not like a cracker where you can just put the whole thing in your mouth, or a cookie and you're done. It actually takes time to eat so you can actually enjoy it. Lastly, as you saw, I had it for breakfast. It doesn't need to be a dessert. It can be a snack, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Nah, not dinner or lunch, but it can be for breakfast, a snack, and dessert. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you make this recipe, and if like this video has been a bit different to my usual videos, and that of course you subscribe. Thank you guys so much for those 100 subscribers, and let's keep growing this channel, and let's hit one day 1,000 subscribers. But for now, let's go to 200. See ya.